It's first versus second today then, viewers, as we take on Lyon. So after that Nice game then, viewers, yesterday where we won 3-0, we then drew for the very first time. We dropped points this season. It took us till December and we drew away at Lens. We were 1-0 up after a 29th minute Mauro Icardi penalty, and then Gango in the 36th minute got a goal back for Lens. And the assist came from one of our own players who is on loan there. It's such a devastating result, the fact that we have gone and lost. And it was only our third goal conceded in the league as well. But we've drawn 1-1. The 100% winning record is gone. Thankfully, we are still unbeaten, but very, very disappointing. But it was a really poor performance by us and a game that I felt as though we should have got a lot more out of. Against Bromby, I thought, no, surely not. There's another upset on the cards here as we went 1-0 down in 13 minutes. However, quality prevailed with goals from Icardi, Paredes and Kimpembe got us a 3-1 away victory at Bromby to seal the top of the group for us. Then we played Monaco at home with Wijnaldum scoring and Icardi getting a penalty again to give us a 2-0 victory in the leagues just before Christmas. In the 9th round of the French Cup, we beat CMS or Seal 6-1. I did try and play sort of a weakened team, a youth team against CMS here to just give some rest to the first team players. However, they were all on holiday, so we played a fairly strong side, as you can see, and the goals came from an Icardi hat-trick. Barant, Ramos got one, and Di Maria did as well. Like I said, I would have liked to have played some youngsters just to give some first team players a rest, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But thankfully, we prevailed in the tie. And then in the league, we scored a 66-minute goal with Jorginho Wijnaldum to give us the only goal of the game against Lorraine in a game we should have got a couple more goals from, but another 3 points was chucked up on the board. And then our attentions moved back to the French Cup, this time in the 10th round, as we beat Nîmes 2-0 with Marquinhos and Milinkovic-Savic getting the goals for us away from home. Because we have got through to the 11th round, we have been drawn against Marseille away from home, which is going to be a difficult challenge, but hopefully one we can come out on top of. And for winning our group in the Champions League, we were given a tie against Villarreal in the first knockout round. Probably one of the easier teams that I would have liked to have played. There was them, Benfica and Sporting Lisbon, so it's been quite kind to us, the draw, but not a task we can take lightly, that is for sure. We do have a major comeback from injury and we have received a major injury as well. So let's go have a quick look at the medical centre and go have a look in the physio room to see who is currently on that injury bench. So that Bromby game came at a price, and the man missing now for 5 weeks to 3 months, which basically means 3 months, with a damaged Achilles tendon is Neymar. He is going to be such a big loss for us. 4 goals, 4 assists in 12 games so far this league campaign. But just the quality that he brings to his team is something that we are going to miss. We are currently in the transfer window. I believe by the looks of it, we can sign just one player. I have asked the board for more money. They've said no. I have asked them for extra wage budget. They said no. So that makes things a little bit more difficult, especially now Mbappe is in the last 6 months of his contract. So teams are starting to offer him a pre-contract, which is a pain because it means that we are going to miss out on around £130 million, which is something we can't afford to do really if you're wanting to replace somebody of Mbappe's quality, which is a weird sentence to say, that we can't really afford to miss out on that money, but it is such a big transfer fee. We could have got in and replaced him like for like. However, making his welcome return against Nîmes was Lionel Messi, getting just a 6.7 in the game, but I think it was a good game to bring him back for against lower league opposition in a cup game to bring his fitness up, and fingers crossed he can have an impact today as we face Lyon. This is currently what the league table looks like then, viewers. 19 games gone, 18 games won, 1 draw, plus 44 goal difference, and we are on 55 points already. So we are 6 points clear of today's opponents. Let's hope we can go and make that 9. Let's go have a look at the starting 11 and see if we can do it. We are missing Hakimi. He is currently on international duty with Morocco. I assume he's gone to the Africa Cup of Nations, which has meant we are going to have to change formation to fit around the current injuries and absentees that we have. So going with a 4-2-3-1. So the starting 11 for this game is Donnarumma in goal, a back four of Mendes, Kimpembe, Ramos and Marquinhos, Paredes and Milinkovic-Savic in the middle. On the left is Mbappe. Di Maria is on the right. Messi is in behind Icardi, leading the line for us today. Looking to get plenty of goals today. Icardi's got 14 this season. Mbappe's got 12. Messi's got just 8, but I suppose he has just missed 3 months of action, which will mean he is a little bit lacking on the goal tally. But hopefully this formation can still prove as fruitful as what our 3-5-2 has so far this season. Let's go get this game kicked off and see if this tactic is still just as good. Here we go then, the biggest game of the season so far as we look to extend our lead at the top by 9 points. As I said, with this formation, it does worry me a little bit that we might not be used to it, but hopefully it can be proved. Oh, as we get a corner, which Di Maria gets back after being headed away. Mbappe, and it's just gone over the bar, and I thought that was going to find the back of the net. Unfortunately not, and we are still looking for our first goal of the game. We've had 3 shots, none on target. Only 36% of the ball as well, which is a little bit disappointing, really, to say how comfortable we usually are with the ball at our feet. We are going to demand a little bit more. It's been a very nothing game so far here. I would like, as I said, to win it, to go 9 points clear. Little bit worried that this formation is not something that the boys are used to, and that is what is currently affecting them. Whether in that second half we have to revert back to the 3-5-2, we'll have to wait and see. But hopefully a good halftime team talk here can do the trick and get some more highlights in that second half. We basically just told the boys there that this hasn't been a good performance and we expect them to improve in this second half. What we are lacking, in my opinion, is another person to come up top. Yes, we can rotate things about, but I think just trying to find that out-and-out striker sometimes as we go 1-0 down. Oh, we go 1-0 down after 4 minutes of the second half. It's not often that we go down. It's not often that we concede, but that's been chipped over Donnarumma. Look at that gap there. We are all over the place. Kimpembe has been caught ball watching there, in my opinion. He's gone out to the ball, needlessly left the gap there, and he is the one at fault for the goal. We're going to demand a little bit more here. We're going to do it. We're going to have to revert back to the 3-5-2. It's not going well, clearly. We've gone back to the 3-5-2. Di Maria comes off for Kerr, who comes on at centre back. Do we move Icardi off the field as well, or do we leave him up top? What we'll do is we'll put Messi up top. On that right-hand side, Julian Draxler comes on, and we'll see if that double change can make anything of this game. Ball with Kimpembe now. Will he do anything with it? He has picked up a booking. Milinkovic-Savic. Mendes looking for Mbappe, chasing it, and Lopez is equal to it. Lyon now, throw the ball out. Can we win it back in a good area? It's hoof down, bringing it down at defence with Ramos. Milinkovic-Savic back to Kimpembe. We need these changes to happen. Mbappe, what will he do? Finds Kimpembe. Come on, boys. Let's see if we can get anything out of this game. Looks like the change has now taken place, and we need something. Even if we stall a draw here, which is not what we needed to do, obviously, I'd be gutted if we lost this, because the 100% record is very much under threat. With 15 minutes remaining, we just do not know how to cope with Lyon today, and it's very, very disappointing. This is just complete madness. It's the first time that we've really, really shown our bad side of a game today. I think we've come into this far too complacent unless anything comes of this with 4 minutes of additional time remaining. Can we win this ball back? Lyon are in here, unleashed. I thought the way the game stopped and that little notification at the bottom that was gone in the back of the net. And there it is. Oh, the first loss of the season. Messi with a 6.1. I don't even think we said his name. Oh, wow. Wow. I do think some of the performances that we put in recently have been coming to that loss, because we've just been so lapsadaisical sometimes, so confident in the way that we think we're going to turn up and win, and I think this might bring us back down to earth. But to have 15 shots and just 4 on target with 43% of the possession, we've totally got what we deserve today, which is absolutely nothing. I have to take blame as well, I think, for changing the formation. I did think, because of the absentees, it was the way forward today. It clearly didn't work. And I think we're going to have to stick with this 3-5-2 here. But, wow, that's a difficult pill to swallow. That is a difficult pill to swallow. We're just telling the boys that was a shameful performance, and we are absolutely embarrassed by that. I think that is the only thing we can say to them, the unacceptable thing we can say to them. We, as a team, as management, as coaches, as fans, do not deserve that performance. That was absolutely atrocious. So that sees our lead now cut to just 3 points. Surely we can't mess this up. Surely we cannot mess this up with 18 games remaining. We've really shot ourselves in the foot with that result. Really, really shot ourselves in the foot. I think what we'll do is, then, viewers, we will come back for that first game in the Champions League, in that knockout round. We'll play through the next few league matches and the cup game and see if we can get through and bounce back from that loss. And as well, that's our first loss in 19 games. 19 games unbeaten, and we've just gone and blown it like that. But if you haven't enjoyed that unexpected victory or unexpected loss, whichever way you want to look at it, don't forget to smash that like button for me, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.